Butter is one of the most popular spreads in the world, gracing our tables with its rich, creamy goodness. But have you ever wondered what makes butter so special? What is it about this simple dairy delight that has captured the hearts and taste buds of generations? Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating world of butter and uncover the secrets that make it the beloved condiment that it is. Join us on this creamy journey as we explore the science, history, and cultural significance of butter. The first documented evidence of butter making dates back to 4000 BC in ancient India, where it was produced by the Vedic culture. Since then, butter has become an integral part of various cuisines around the globe. In France, they take their butter very seriously, with the famous French butter being renowned for its exceptional quality and flavor. The Netherlands is another notable producer of butter, particularly Gouda, a semi-hard cheese that yields a rich and creamy butter. European countries such as Denmark and Ireland are also celebrated for their butter production, often using grass-fed cows to give their butter a unique taste and texture. And let's not forget about New Zealand, which has gained a reputation for producing some of the finest unsalted butter in the world. From sweet cream to salted varieties, each region brings its own twist to this timeless ingredient. So what exactly makes butter so special? It all starts with the humble milk from which butter is derived. Milk itself is a remarkable substance created by mammals to nourish their young. When separated into its components, milk can be transformed into a variety of dairy products, including butter. The process of making butter is relatively simple. Milk is first heated and then churned, causing the fat molecules to clump together and form solid butter. The remaining liquid is buttermilk, which is often used in baking or consumed on its own. This basic process has remained unchanged for centuries, although modern technology has allowed for increased efficiency in butter production. One of the key factors that contribute to the unique properties of butter is its high fat content. This is because butter is almost entirely composed of fat molecules known as triglycerides. These triglycerides are formed by three fatty acids attached to a glycerol molecule. The type of fatty acids present in butter largely depends on the diet of the cow's milk source. Cows that graze on pastures and consume grass tend to produce butter with a higher proportion of unsaturated fats, which can result in a more liquidy consistency at room temperature. On the other hand, cows fed a grain-based diet may yield butter with a higher proportion of saturated fats, leading to a firmer texture. This is why some butters are softer than others, and it's also why some cultures prefer certain types of butter over others. For instance, European butters are often prized for their firmer texture and intense flavors, while sweeter and creamier butters may be favored in other regions. Another important aspect of butter is its water content. Water has a significant impact on the texture and shelf life of butter. The optimal water content for storing butter is between 12 and 15%. Excess water can lead to the growth of microorganisms and spoilage, while too little water can result in a dry, crumbly texture. To prevent spoilage, it's crucial to store butter properly. One of the best ways to keep butter fresh for longer periods is to freeze it. Freezing butter slows down the oxidation process and helps preserve its quality. Additionally, freezing and thawing butter can help break down some of the larger fat molecules, resulting in a smoother and more spreadable texture when it thaws. However, it's important to note that repeated freezing and thawing cycles can eventually cause butter to become watery. Therefore, it's generally recommended to freeze butter in the quantities and containers that will be used to avoid frequent cycles. The secret to unlocking the true potential of butter lies in understanding how temperature affects its structure. At lower temperatures, the fat molecules in butter solidify, giving it a hard and compact consistency. As the temperature rises, these fat molecules begin to melt and move more freely, resulting in a softer and more spreadable texture. At a slightly higher temperature, the melted fat molecules transform into a liquid state, giving us the familiar runny butter that we know and love. This transformation from solid to liquid is driven by the changes in molecular motion caused by varying temperatures. The unique properties of butter across different temperatures make it a versatile ingredient in cooking and baking. Its solid form allows for easy portioning and storage, while its liquid form can be used to enhance the flavor and texture of various dishes. Whether it's spreading butter on bread or using it in a recipe, understanding its behavior at different temperatures can help us make the most of this culinary treasure. But what happens when butter is exposed to excessive heat? The answer is quite dramatic and may have surprised you. When heated to a temperature of approximately 170 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit, butter undergoes a remarkable transformation. It turns into what is commonly known as liquid gold. This mesmerizing change occurs due to the unique composition of butter, which consists of various types of fat molecules. These molecules have different melting points, and when heated to a high enough temperature, they transition from a solid state to a liquid state. The resulting liquid has a golden hue, giving it the appearance of liquid gold. This phenomenon is not only visually captivating, but also adds a unique depth and richness to the dishes it's used in. Imagine drizzling this liquid gold on top of a perfectly cooked steak, or using it to sauté delicate vegetables. The culinary possibilities are endless. While the exact process of how butter turns into liquid gold may not have been widely explored in scientific studies, it is well understood that the composition of butter plays a crucial role. The different types of fat molecules present in butter, along with their varying melting points, contribute to this mesmerizing transformation. The heating process causes these molecules to break apart and flow more freely, resulting in the characteristic liquid state. This phenomenon is not limited to just butter. Other dairy products like ghee, which is clarified butter, also exhibit similar properties. Ghee is created by heating butter to a high temperature, which separates the milk solids and water from the fat. The remaining pure butter fat can also turn into liquid gold when heated. This transformation is not only visually appealing, but also enhances the flavor and aroma of the dish it's used in. The liquid gold derived from butter and ghee adds a rich, creamy element that elevates the culinary experience. Now let's talk about the health aspects of butter. While butter is undoubtedly delicious, it's essential to be aware of its potential health effects. Like any other food, moderation is key. Butter is a high source of saturated fats, which can raise levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the bloodstream if consumed in excess. High LDL levels have been linked to an increased risk of heart disease and other health problems. Additionally, butter contains a significant amount of calories. With approximately 100 grams of butter containing around 900 calories, it's crucial to be mindful of portion sizes to avoid consuming too many calories. Consuming excessive amounts of butter can contribute to weight gain and obesity, which can lead to a host of other health issues. On the other hand, butter does contain certain nutrients and compounds that can be beneficial for our health. It is a good source of vitamin A, which is essential for vision and overall growth and development. Butter also contains vitamin D and vitamin K2, which play vital roles in bone health and blood clotting, respectively. Additionally, butter provides essential fatty acids that our bodies cannot produce on their own. These fatty acids are important for brain function, skin health, and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Despite these benefits, it's important to consider the overall dietary context. Incorporating butter into a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help mitigate some of the potential health risks. In conclusion, butter truly is a remarkable ingredient with a rich history and unique properties that have made it a beloved addition to cuisines worldwide. From its humble origins in ancient times to its current status as a culinary staple, butter continues to delight our taste buds and bring people together. Whether enjoyed on a piece of bread, used in a recipe, or transformed into liquid gold, each bite of butter offers a delightful and unforgettable experience. So the next time you spread butter on your toast or add it to your favorite dish, take a moment to appreciate the fascinating journey of this golden goodness from the cow's udder to your plate. Until next time, happy buttering.